What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the TCL Q Series Soundbar. You can probably see it back there. It's that crazy looking box. I'll give you a closer look at it in a moment. It's a really weird looking box. Definitely the weirdest box I've seen on an electronic in a long time, but it's only 180 bucks at the time of making this video. It's a subwoofer and a soundbar, so we should theoretically get some good bass. I'm going to hook it up to a TCL Roku television, but you could hook it up really to any television that you want. Without further ado, let's take a closer look at it. So like I mentioned earlier, again, kind of a weird looking box. It's got a grip right here, so you can grab it a little bit easier. But let's check out some of the verbiage right there in front of us, and you can see it says 3.1 audio channels. It has up to 350 watts of audio power, built-in center channel speaker, built-in tweeters, 6.5-inch driver wireless subwoofer with bass boost, and auto room calibration. Has Dolby Audio, DTS. It's their Q Series soundbar, ideal for 55-inch TVs and larger. And then just to give you some more information about everything that it has, you can see it is Roku TV ready, meaning it's certified to work seamlessly with Roku TV. You'll enjoy a simple setup, quick access to the sound settings, and compatibility with any Roku remote. It also has Bluetooth built into it. Here's a look at the two speakers. You have your subwoofer, which it's not humongous, and then here's your soundbar, and the soundbar is a good size as well. Again, not too big. This is the top of the soundbar, and you can see that there's controls for the volume and the Bluetooth, and then power, and then I think that's to change the audio port that you're using. On the back, we have the power port, optical audio, looks like USB, HDMI for your eARC or ARC, and then you also have just an old school audio out port. You also have some places on here if you want to mount this up, you're able to. And then here's the back of the subwoofer. You can see only one port. It's going to connect wirelessly to that soundbar, but you have a power port back there. Here's a closer look at the included remote with buttons all over here. You got your Bluetooth button, you have your port changing button, you have effects, you have modes, you have levels, you have your AI, directional, mute button, and power button at the top there as well. And it does come with two AAA batteries. If you want to change the batteries or insert batteries into this, you're just going to slide this back on the remote. And then here we go. Very simple. And then slide this back on. Comes with an HDMI cable, mounting screws, two power cables, one for the subwoofer, one for the soundbar, and obviously a quick start guide on how to set this up and get this going. Shouldn't be much of an issue at all, so let's just get it going. Setup is really easy, so I plugged in the power to the back of the subwoofer and plugged it into the wall. And then from here, I'm gonna plug in the HDMI because I'm gonna connect it via eARC on my television. And then I'm gonna take the power cord and plug that into the back here. All right, so since I'm using this with a Roku TV, the setup is super simple, but the setup's gonna be easy for you regardless. You're literally just gonna, if you're gonna use it with a regular TV, just plug it into the eARC and then go into your TV settings and change the sound settings over to eARC. But this is easy too. So you're gonna see, again, if you have a Roku setup like I do, it's saying, let's set up your TCL Q6310 soundbar. Please use your existing Roku remote for setup. You won't need your soundbar remote. So I'm gonna hit continue, connecting to the soundbar. All right, it updated it. It says you're gonna start the next step in 5 seconds. All done. All right, so I've been using this for a bit, and I wanna give you some sound samples, and then I'll tell you what I think after it. So we'll play one of my videos, and you know, it's hard to capture exactly what you're hearing with my microphone versus what you really hear if you were with me in my room right now. But you know, I'll do my best to capture the audio. Welcome to Greggles TV. In this video, I went swimming with my Google Pixel Fold. It has an IPX8 water resistance to it. It has no dust resistance, but it does have that water resistance. And what that IPX8 So I don't know if you can tell based off of that, but there's really nice bass, especially when the music kicks in. The bass is really, really thumping, and the audio overall is pretty clear and loud. So you get some good volume on this $180 subwoofer and soundbar. Again, there's some music for you. Super thumpy, great bass overall.
Is she human? She just one of a kind, out of her mind. One too many times I wake up bruised. Oh, how she wears me down.
And then a song with some singing in there. You can see it sounds really, really good. Hopefully it captured it really good. You get some, again, the bass is amazing on this thing. And the volume is really good as well. I have it at 40. I mean, you probably wouldn't listen to it unless you're like really want some music playing, which you'll be able to do. But otherwise, you'd probably rock it at probably around between 20 and 30.
Croc, so you're a man of great ingenuity.
What are you doing?
I'm making chocolate, of course. How do you like it? Dark, light, nutty, absolutely insane.
So one of the things I don't love about this thing is the remote. It's not the way it feels or anything like that. It's the way it works. Now, I don't mean just raising the volume or muting it or turning it off. It's when you get into some of these other buttons down here where like if you want to go into like mode, you got to press mode and then you press up or down. Same thing with effect. It's not, I don't know, it's kind of intuitive but kind of not. I don't love it. I wish that, and maybe I'm using it wrong. I don't think I am though, but I wish I could just press effect and it would switch, and go through the different effects and have something show up. It's kind of not very clear, to me anyway, of which mode or which effect it's fully on, unless I know, especially the effects. I find them kind of confusing to see which one I'm actually on or not. And then I'm having trouble right now at the time of making this video, setting up the AI Sonic. The AI Sonic, you use it in conjunction with their TCL Home app, and I can't get that set up for some reason. I have the TCL Home app set up. I can see my TCL Q Series speaker and soundbar and all that stuff, but I can't get it so that I can set it up so I can do like the special sound so it maps the sound to my room. It just won't work. I keep getting the same errors you can see on the screen, no matter if I'm using an iPhone or Android. So I don't know if it's broken or if I'm doing something wrong, but it just doesn't work. All right, so let's talk about the TCL Q Series 3.1 soundbar. Do I recommend it? Yes. Is it the best soundbar that I've heard, you know, compared to like a $600 or $700 or $800 one? No, it's not. It definitely has really good bass. It has a thumping bass. It's really impressive. The sound quality overall, I mean, it's definitely not bad. Like if you bought this, you wouldn't be like, oh, I don't like this at all. At least unless you're coming from something that's much higher priced or just a way better quality overall, you might be. But you know, it's a good quality sound for the price that you're paying. At $180, you're definitely gonna walk away very impressed. You know, if I told you this was $500, you miuld be like, oh, that's, I don't know if it's worth $500. You know, even at $400, it's like, maybe not. But it's I have it in my bedroom right now. It'd be great in a living room. It'd be great in a bedroom. It'd be great in an office. I love that it has Bluetooth functionality, that I can connect my phone or tablet and listen to my music through it. I love that it has the eARC, so I can connect via HDMI or optical audio if I want to do that. It works really easy with TCL TVs that have the Roku built into it. Otherwise, it'll work with any TV, any brand TV that you have, and also any setup that you want. So don't be concerned that the way my setup was with it being like really, really easy, yours should be just as easy, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video. So I walk away impressed. I'm just not saying it's the absolute best thing that you're gonna get, but for $180, definitely two big thumbs up. So if you wanna pick it up, it's linked down below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you down the road. Peace.